Hi everybody, it's Ann Patchett and Sparky Van Devender. You know what year this is? It's the year of the puppy. How Dogs Become Themselves by Alexandra Horowitz. You know what? I read this book and I loved it. And she has a terrific podcast called Off Leash. And if you only have time to listen to one episode, listen to the one with Susan Orlean. It's so brilliant. I laughed my head off. This is a great book. And if you're getting a puppy, this is the book that you need. Get it before you get a puppy because apparently, there are things you can do to make your puppy's life better in vitro. The Stars Did Wander Darkly by my pal Colin Malloy, head of the Decemberists, brother of one of my very best friends, Miley Malloy. It is a new, scary, middle grade book. Colin did the Wildwood series in the vein of Stephen King for children, because who needs to sleep, right? Less is Lost. Could not love this book more. Andrew Sean Greer. If you liked Less, which won the Pulitzer, and you might be thinking, well, isn't Less enough? It turns out no, Less is not enough. Less is Lost is even better. And it's going to be our October first editions pick because we're getting our timing a little wonky, but I so don't want you to miss this book. David Sedaris told me that he thought Less is Lost is even better than Less. And if we're talking about books in a series, let's talk about Lucy by the Sea by Elizabeth Strout. It's another Lucy Barton novel. Lucy and William, her ex-husband, go to Maine to avoid the pandemic. Things happen. It's really wonderful to be back in the company of Lucy Barton, and Liz Strout is one of my all-time favorite writers. Out in paperback now, Nashville, local, every deep drawn breath, Dr. Wes Ely. We always root for Wes. And just if you feel like getting out of town, epic road trips in the Americas. I love all the Lonely Planet books that tell us where to go and how to get there. Kat's got a cookbook.
I do indeed. Today we have Kids Can Cook from America's Test Kitchen. This is a great book for especially older kids that maybe are a little bit ready for stuff that's more than just like stirring stuff. We have things like baking pan prep and knife safety. The recipes are very simple and approachable, and honestly, I think this is great for adults who don't really have much experience in the kitchen too. And we have Lindsay.
Hi y'all. We are getting into cozy season, which is my favorite season. It's time to hunker down, grab some blankets, make some tea, flip through this gorgeous antiquarian sticker book, and read some cozy books. So they're not all cozy, but I've got a couple cozy books for y'all. Up first out today, we have Richard Osman, The Bullet That Missed. This is the third book in the Thursday Mystery series, which follows a group of octogenarians who are solving murder crimes. Another book I'm excited about today, Jasmine Guillory, Drunk on Love. Jasmine is a wonderful romance writer. Drunk on Love is her newest trade paperback original. It is set at a Napa Valley winery, so cozy up with a glass of wine. Read this. Up next, I have a bit of literary fiction. We have The Book of Goose by Yoon Lee. This one is set in post-World War II Europe. It follows a friendship between two girls and the trajectory of their lives. So female friendships, historical fiction is your jam. Check this one out. And another historical fiction I've got out today, The Matchmaker's Gift by Linda Cohen Boygman. This is one of Ray Ann's favorites of this season. It is a dual timeline following one woman in the early 1900s who is a matchmaker, and her granddaughter decades later who's a divorce lawyer. And you see how these two timelines connect. And up next we have Elise talking to us about events.
Lindsay always has something that makes me laugh right before the camera's turned around. Hi everyone, we have incredible events. So tomorrow we actually have two events. One is Michelle Mason, she's going to be in the store, and Rayanne is going to tell you all about that. What I will tell you about is Nick Sparks, New York Times bestselling author Nick Sparks. This is called Dreamland, and sometimes I think it doesn't matter what I hold up, it's Nick Sparks and you all care about that. We are in partnership with Montgomery Bell Academy, and this is a ticketed event, and tickets are going, not surprisingly, like crazy. Get online, get your ticket. I'll see you tomorrow night at Nick Sparks. He's in conversation with Shane West. actor, Shane West, who was in one of Nick's movies, as well as a lot of other movies and TV. Then on Thursday, we have Malika Gharib. So if you happen to be listening to public radio this morning, you would have heard an interview with her. This is a graphic memoir, and she is so wonderful, and I enjoyed listening to her twice, actually. I was up quite early, and now I'm going to read this book, and it's about her really interesting teenage memories, and as I said, it's a graphic memoir for adults. It's beautiful. She's going to be here 6:30 in the store on Thursday. It's free. Just sign up. And then guess who's coming on Friday? We've got Rodney Crowell. You know, I'm getting my upper body workout with this book. It's just amazing. This event is ticketed, and it's also a fundraiser for the musicians' health. So actually, it gives money to musicians so that they can keep up with their health insurance or get health insurance. So what you'll find is here tons of pictures, and you'll see his own handwriting and all the lyrics to his songs, and it's fabulous. You want this just sitting there on the table so you can pick it up and all your friends can too, because it's incredible. So that's Friday night, ticketed. Get online, get your tickets, and you're also giving money for a good cause. Then we have other things going on, but I do want to mention Kwame Alexander is going to be here because he's coming from across the pond. I don't know how many cities, not too many. Nashville is one of them. And you are going to want to see this. This is a middle grade book, but quite honestly, if he was just standing up on the stage reading the phone book, I would be there. So if you've ever heard him before, either on the radio or live, he's one of the most incredible speakers, I would say performers. He's amazing. This is a fantastic young adult book or middle grade book. It's adventure, it's bravery, it's everything you would think from Kwame. This is going to be a week from Thursday. You have to figure out the date, but not this Thursday, but next Thursday. And he's going to be at the National Public Library Auditorium, the library downtown. It's a beautiful space, and it's going to be incredible. So I really urge you, before the tickets are gone, go ahead and get your tickets for this. And then I also just want to give you a highlight upcoming. Jeff Kinney. Who doesn't love Jeff Kinney? Diary of a Wimpy Kid. And not only is he going to be, we're partnering with Ingram Hall at the Blair School of Music on the Vanderbilt campus. I don't know if I've told you all of the different partners we have. Montgomery Bell for Dreamland, and National Public Library for Kwame, and then Blair School of Music, Ingram Hall for Jeff Kinney. And he's coming with his Loaded Diaper Band. You don't want to miss it. There are tickets online. It's a 2-for-1 ticket, a 1-for-1 ticket. We want everybody to come. This is going to be so much fun. And you don't have to be a kid. For everybody who is ever a kid, how's that? I hope I see you at all of these events. And now I'm going to turn it over to Rayanne.
Thanks, Elise. Hi, everybody. This is the Spark Book Club selection for this month. It's The Vanquishers by Kaylin Bayron. I just love this cover. The Vanquishers were masked vampire hunters who wiped out the undead years ago, but are the vampires back? Great for this season. Also in middle grade, a new book by Catherine Applegate. This is Otter, about a sea otter pup who gets released back into the wild. You know who I think about when I see sea otters? Heather Patchett. I showed her this book yesterday when it came in. So cute. In YA for the season, Eternally Yours, edited by Patrice Caldwell. These are short stories about love and the supernatural. All of your favorite YA authors in here, like Chloe Gong, Melissa De La Cruz, Casey McQuiston, so many more. Pick this up. And our Parnassus Next selection for this month is My Second Impression of You by Michelle Mason. Michelle will be here tomorrow night in conversation with Jennifer Lynn Alvarez. If you like YA books, I hope you'll come. If you are writing a YA book, I hope you'll come. If you're a student interested in writing or you're a Parnassus Next subscriber, please come to the event. This is such a fun rom-com. It's about a girl who goes to a coffee shop where she thinks she's getting a promposal, but she gets dumped. When she's leaving, she breaks her leg, and in a post-haze anesthesia, she clicks on this do-over app. Anyway, so fun, and I hope we'll see you tomorrow night. Thanks for listening, and thanks for shopping at Parnassus Books.